had somebody say these.
I said a lot of them already.
Yay.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Engrossed in our game. Klaus, you're first.
One.
I will quickly.
4.
Okay, this was not eaten already,
Yeah, we're already. You're not
There
allowed.
is
Okay.
food.
Yeah.
There is food.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
More.
There shall be food.
Last round?
That's right.
Last round.
All in. You're first.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's the last round. But
There's a lot of Yay.
No, we can't increase any more than what I have.
You can go all in, so.
Okay.
You can always go all in.
Okay.
What if you can exchange 2 other colors?
So,
Everybody all in. Last round. Everybody in. Come
No,
on.
not all in, not all in. You know, at the end, the person who has the most still wins.
No, it's all in. Last round.
Alright, but then don't put the chips in it, then just show your cards.
So then it all comes down to whoever has the last winning hand wins the whole competition.
Yeah, that's not a very good strategy.
No. I'm just.
Okay.
Oh,
You can go whatever you like.
Wait, yeah.
Okay.
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 Okay. It's about to all.
One more.
Then I don't
This is where I'm in.
I didn't have anything.
I don't have enough.
You can
You
go all
can
in.
go all in if you want.
No.
Hey.
And I fold as well.
Well, then I guess
You
it's
got
not
the time
bad,
for
it's very
the-
nice.
Oh, it's too
Okay, good.
small.
Hello?
Thank you. Yay!
Yay!
Wait a second, I think Klaus or me, who's
Oh, Klaus at 5.
5, I go to 4. I have more
had-
blues.
Klaus had 5. You had 4. Klaus wins.
Okay, Klaus wins.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Hello.
It's a good one, huh?
Yes.
That was funny.
Nice version of-
I like my version of the 5. You have better chance of, trying to think that everyone, like, if anyone else has a better chance of winning.
Okay,
It's a very different version of
And
poker
you
than
can block
the
easier
one
with
I
that
know.
one.
This is kind of one that I learned, that I was picked. But that's
Same as me,
surprising
same
how-
as me.
It's very funny because there's no 700 followers.
Is it finished? Is my luck?
You can see this one or?
I still
I've never seen it.
Seriously?
Okay,
Is this some kind of poker that was popular when you were younger?
Maybe it was popular.
You're so much luckier than you
It's
deserve
easier.
when you have
There
any
is a
right
chance
to
that we play the same
You're
way.
so much
No,
luckier than you have any
Totally
right
different
to.
places.
Yes, I
That's
think
not
so.
unusual.
Yeah, just take a sip, you bring food.
Well,
Give me so much.
Toast, do you know about this version of
Yeah, this is the one
Okay.
I also played
So,
as a kid.
Cathal,
Yes.
this is the version he also played as a kid.
Yes, so this is
This is like
proper poker.
European
Poker.
type
This
of
is the
poker.
normal. Oh, thank you very much.
Thank
This
you.
is the normal poker. Thank you.
Remember, sit on a different seat, right? Thank you.
The Texas Hold'em was popular much later.
yes, because it's more strategic. Thank you.
It's like noodle soup now.
Noodle soup.
Yeah.
Quite a rainy day.
Yeah, it's really a rainy day. Actually, it's too rainy to go out.
There's 2 rings in there. I have lost the phone, by the way.
But you have so many phones, you really, it's a mean, not that much of a loss.
It's actually good, it's not very heavy dinner. So what are we having for dinner then? You're cooking Indian, right?
Yes. I think so, yeah.
I'm going to do some emails after this.
That's
good.
I also would have to.
We have lemon,
Limes.
onion, yeah, lemons.
Extra
Soy sauce with garlic, just with garlic.
Okay, super.
But it's not for
Not
the
fish
soup.
sauce, no?
And the other sauce,
No, not for the soup, right?
yes,
For the soup.
Or you can dip, maybe.
You can dip your soup into the
No,
sauce.
dip the food.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay, but.
It's really
present
nice.
for you to cook.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
I missed this.
Who's missing for dinner? Lunch?
You like them more?
Just like, yeah, I prefer to cook
Used
it.
for the rain. It will be free.
I am gonna sit next to Tien.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Do we have some glasses?
Here, there, this cajon here.
Glass.
For water?
Then I
Oh, yeah.
I'll bring some.
Oh. Glass for water.
You can bring them.
Yes. Where's Björn?
Well, what?
Where is Björn?
In his room, I guess.
Does he not know that we always have lunch at 2?
The usual lunchtime.
Regular lunch. 2 o'clock.
As you do.
Where have I not?
But then again, we had breakfast at 10:30, so.
Is somebody sitting here?
It's me, yeah.
Somebody sitting here?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Anyone sit here?
Ah, there we go.
Wow, that's a completely different perspective. Also, this chair is higher, I feel. No,
It's the same.
weird. Then it must be different to those chairs.
I'll need a few more glasses, right?
I guess
Yes, we need
water glasses, somebody needs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I like these small ones because otherwise we go all the time for new water.
Yeah, keep people dehydrated.
Totally.
What's wrong with it?
Thank you for Vietnamese dinner.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Let's try it, yay.
We have lambs.
It's the first time anyone cooked this food,
Soy
right?
sauce with garlic.
So how does it work?
So you can use this one.
Either one.
Oh,
Yes,
Yeah.
it's like pho.
So
We will stay on.
I take the sauce and I put it
Yeah.
in my
It's your version, right? It's
I was gonna say here.
secret sauce.
and then this on top,
Björn!
Yeah.
and then the limes on top,
Just honestly.
Yeah.
Björn Tersaus!
and then what is the one at the back?
There's another
Soy sauce. Smash it.
No.
No, we already used that one.
It's only one. Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay.
Another chance.
Maybe for the next one.
And this on top.
Which one for Björn?
I see.
Cause the soup to explode.
And the lime is for when?
You should
Now,
81
yeah.
sour. 81
sour,
is
yeah.
sour then.
Oh, but we already put the greeneries on
So
top.
the spinach and the lime, there you go.
Oh, there it is.
I think
I need a
I'm.
camera check because
What? No, what did you do?
just I pressed it just to make sure it's functioning correctly.
Yes, it looks,
Looks like okay.
but you.
No, I
Sorry.
just before I started, I wanted to make sure that it would be
It looks like
because
looks like it will probably do what it's supposed
Oh,
to.
nice, nice.
Yeah, and now we changed it.
More spicy?
Yeah.
No, seriously. No, time lapse and video. Record and yes.
Am I recording?
Yes.
Look at me?
Probably.
Yes.
Yes, it looks recording.
Everybody's here, no?
Yes.
Around.
Yes. Björn is
Missing somebody.
No, Björn is around the corner looking at the clock.
Uh-huh.
Setting up, resetting.
Yes.
I had a reset. I'm going inside.
Yes.
Thank you.
Please.
Ah, Björn is properly looking at the clock, not like some other people.
So I'm not glancing for me.
Uh-huh.
I thought the motion blur would make it
So
easier
did
to
we,
read the
did we
clock.
take, we spent the chicken, no?
We use the chicken breast. I think it's okay.
So we put
If it's in the hot pot, then it's okay.
that's the
No, broken butter wine.
on the bottom.
It's not expired, no, no.
True.
It's not expired.
Some chicken was thrown away, some chicken was kept, right?
Yeah, correct.
So you cannot like, you want the vegetable
Okay.
lime and these are some sauces.
Thank
This
you, thank
is
you.
a soy sauce. This is a Vietnamese sauce.
With
This sauce.
garlic on the side. Garlic.
Yeah, with
Garlic.
garlic. Yeah,
Oh.
you can smell it first.
So just put some top.
Yeah.
So what is good with this? Everything is good with this, no?
What do you mean, like to drink with?
What
So
do you recommend?
no, what do you normally put on these sauces, yeah?
It depends on the person, I guess. I'll put that. I put this one in mine. This
Oh.
soy sauce.
Let me go with the same.
You can try another Zappa in Espoo.
Whatever you say, boss, I'm gonna try it in that form. And then I'm gonna do what Ken did. Where's your, oh, it's there, chili.
Oh, yeah.
That's chili.
Oh, chili.
Just,
Ooh.
thank you.
Ooh.
Something else.
Pass the chili back when you're done.
Oh.
Did you consult the compatibility matrix?
Can you show me that one again?
I don't have it.
Ah, it's implicit.
I don't know, it's not my dish.
Maybe driving to the bar.
Right?
Because of the rain, We have
You
to go
can, you
to
can
choose
see if
the-
the bar delivers.
We have to go to choose the food for Friday night.
Can you drive back?
I don't have to drink.
What did you say?
0.
What did you say?
Don't have to drink?
Don't have to drink.
Have to drink.
I'm computing that statement. I will determine the veracity of the dish.
I would rather go on foot than any of us drive after that thing. So, getting a bit wet before sleeping, who cares, you know? We turn on heating then.
Yeah. The heating would be good. Who's the chef?
No, Ali.
No, this guy.
Yeah.
It's not my recipe.
But it's really, really good.
Yes,
It's very good, yeah.
Yes.
A little bit too healthy.
Very good. What should be more unhealthy?
I mean,
The right way. There's not enough fat and sugar in it.
Okay.
No.
You say so.
We had enough fat and sugar, I think, in the breakfast.
So we should affect him more like this.
detoxing.
Yeah.
Because we have so much food on.
So who's cooking dinner tonight? You better make like a bigger dinner because I feel like this is a little bit
It's
too.
a vegetarian. This is the
Detox day.
detox day of the workshop.
Oh, I think I managed to mess
Making mulled wine?
You did already yesterday, that's it.
If I didn't have it, I can
We
play
still have
for
two more bottles.
One and only.
because it's
very dangerous.
I could do if we have one.
There's still the wine that they bought before. That's the one that we bought.
Then we can make one.
I think we should.
Yeah.
make more.
Mulled wine.
Mulled wine, yes.
With the packet just.
I don't see anything. I don't see it.
At the.
We just, Klaus,
Okay, bring it home.
Klaus, I guess we're just lacking the oranges.
Yeah,
Doe een geef ze
this is the only thing, but maybe there's not a problem.
We can put the orange juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put a little bit more juice, yes.
Yeah, but not to concentrate.
Well, if we
Then again,
use the right dose,
then
then.
again,
You know, I still have so
Yeah.
much of the.
Concentrate like we probably do.
So,
That's a present back from Kasim.
Okay.
Boss.
Safe, probably, maybe.
Bring me some water.
What made it worse?
Nuke?
Look.
Not nuke.
Noodles in a liquid.
Never pronounce the end in sound in Vietnamese. Never ever.
Very good.
We don't I pronounce need to try any the other sounds in Vietnamese.
Okay.
You put it in and it's not Vietnamese.
Okay.
Like you don't release it.
Mhm.
Like the ending K is a nuke.
No.
Yeah, no, not nook. No, never ever.
Okay.
Nope.
I learned this from when I'm teaching our daughter, so then that's why we learn English is very hard for us. To be honest, only
Right.
silent.
Actually, stop
The whole thing.
Right?
The whole thing.
Ah, this soy sauce, yes.
Oh, yeah. There's also
There are also
fresh
some.
onions.
That sauce was back there.
Can you pass it?
Spring onions.
Can I get sorry. I'll get some more.
Some noodles.
You may need the spoon.
Yep.
And ga,
Yeah.
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 Not
ga,
bad.
You saying fish?
Carrot.
ga.
Carrot.
No, I said chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, with how little we've been eating.
That sounded like wine popping, you know.
What?
The auto
Something popped
transcription
on
of
the
this
other
is gonna be hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lawn care.
I think everybody got a bit retarded from squeeze the
Oh, do you not?
Brain.
You weren't at the
skull
bar, right?
syndrome.
You don't know about the lawn chair.
No,
And the baby oil.
Skull deformations.
No, and I'm not sure I want to know.
No, I think that the camera setup was held up really well. I should have on camera. I noticed that God told us from the cable.
Not too much, yeah.
It's not so bad, but bad enough to not be on camera. Okay.
No.
Mr. Camera actually worked pretty well.
Okay.
So how?
Couple, lawn chair.
Lawn chair.
Yeah.
Lawn chair.
Some job.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Baby elephants.
Did the sauce better?
I like them both.
You can't tell this one. You can't do it.
I can tell the difference. I can pretend to tell the difference.
So how are we gonna annotate this data? That's gonna be a pretty big operation.
Depends on what you want annotated.
I mean,
For a basic set, you probably already have in mind what we are gonna be doing.
So I think we're going to release, the raw footage, and then also the Stefan director's cut, where you just give commentary over each individual video stream. So you've got a few hours that you will need to,
You know the
record
new
yourself
Shine Rolex
talking,
page,
so-
right?
Going to be fine. You also get to pause the video and add some context whenever you like.
It's gonna be an appendix, online one. No, but what is gonna be the standard set that we?
All the video streams, timeline.
Okay. Are we gonna run some outmatch?
I think we should also
kind of.
should also make the originals available if somebody wants to actually play with time alignment.
Well, we kind of assume the timeline will be perfect.
Oh,
No.
Are we gonna be releasing them
No,
as is?
because the time alignment
that
will
somebody
happen
that
before
everybody
any,
can download?
We'll get a
removal.
chance to go through your
I know.
data.
You could tell me to do that.
But you have to tell Luca, who will then remove that short period of time from every video. I'm not sure how to do that.
Thank you.
That's not, that's not how I'm asking. I'm
I
asking
have a
because,
pipeline in mind, but
I have noticed you.
You know why I'm asking? I'm asking more, are we gonna be kind of allowing everybody to download it?
Yeah.
Eat the soup
Or
meeting.
But
people
no, it's
have to
actually
kind of
good.
register
We do
for
that, we do
Yeah,
that.
or something.
Yeah,
Like,
eventually,
I know-
maybe
I
a
know
start,
that
benchmarks,
you
that's
don't
not
do
full
that.
download.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
well,
You mean don't finish the broth?
you will
Yeah, the
probably
broth,
get
yeah.
a proxy file.
I love it, yeah, but some people, when you eat noodles, they just finish
Oh,
the
I see.
noodles,
Ah.
that's it.
You do like this.
We continue.
That's it. Friendly, but
Yeah.
don't have to.
No, it's the way I would like to do.
But Stefan, I think we should just make it available to everyone. Not really request too
Well,
much.
well, you know why I'm asking, because this is
Well-
gonna be pretty expensive to host anywhere,
Yeah.
so
We-
how are we gonna maintain
that-
it?
That just in that sentence does a lot of heavy lifting there. So just for context, yesterday we produced about 4 terabytes of data.
Okay.
This is
That's what I'm
not
saying.
something you just want to casually download just to have a look. So there will be presumably some proxy files that are going to be much smaller.
So you
That
will
will help
reduce
you.
resolution.
Can we serve it somewhere as like a preview system?
Put everything on YouTube.
Yeah, no. So
It's like,
what I intend to do is give you a file that has once the streams are time aligned, you get like a 4x4 boxed thing, right? With all the 15 streams concurrently.
We could
Probably in
have
some-
an MP4 container with all different streams as an
No, but the thing is, you want to be able to look at all of them, right? So, just a 4x4 video mosaic kind of thing, probably even in a time lapse version. So you can just look at this
Oh, yeah,
and
for
then
browsing.
and then
How can you hear them
identify.
at the same
We
time?
need a 16K stream.
No, it's going to be downrest, right? So this will help you identify.
Sorry, Luca, but we still heard the audio. How can we hear
I think
16?
you just need to turn it down and then mix.
I
You-
can down
you
mix all the
decide.
audio. We'll have to see. Audio is difficult. We'll have to see about things. I can also give you 16 audio channels, and then you can look between them.
Right.
We'll have to figure this out. But this is essentially going to be
Just another one.
index to help you to identify things you might want to have a closer look at, and then you can have the original of that. Right, and then
And it could be an MP4 container, right? It's the different elementary streams and different audio streams.
I'm not sure that's easy to handle for many people.
fairly well.
No,
I'm
no.
probably not gonna build video containers with multiple video streams because there's well, I'm not sure if your default video player will even be able to handle that.
you can.
Although that would be
VLC probably,
Yeah,
VLC
can
can
handle
handle VLC handles pretty much any format under the sun.
But to be honest, I think it would be very cool to at any moment be able to pause the video and then switch the video stream
Yes, I think so
to
too.
a different camera
It could be a
and then have exactly that view from that time point. Instead of having to have multiple like videos open at the same time.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to have multiple videos open at the same time. You're gonna get the preview video.
Yes,
that
okay,
is-
the
that
preview
is
can be-
down-rendered into
yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
into all the things. Because the problem is, if I give you one container, then you're gonna have a 10 terabyte video file.
That's true.
That you probably don't want to have.
You cannot store it.
Well, speak for yourself.
Can we host it somewhere that like people can view it entering a website?
Scrooge, that's what I asked, just pragmatically.
Well, it still
how are we
fits
gonna
on
do
a, what, $200 hard drive, so. It's not a
No,
massive bar.
no, it doesn't. The whole thing,
The whole thing.
well,
The whole thing doesn't fit.
you can send the hard drives by mail if you want.
That's back 20 years ago we did that.
My first trip, that's why we did it.
And I remember getting
The
a
largest hard drive you
from-
get these days is 24 terabytes, which is
You will be either getting it by
which is
post
enough.
or some colleague was passing by.
So we can do
whatever and
sneaker
bring a
hits
hard drive.
and send around.
Yeah, I remember
hard
getting
disks.
one from.
But we're talking about
Right,
streaming
yeah,
right now, right?
No, the
She's
she's
from
from
Australia.
Yeah.
And she had
So
to
with
pack
like
the hard
480p
drive.
video, how
So
much
I
do
put
you
it
think
in
it's
for
going to be?
2006.
No,
And
what
what
practically that's it.
Like
Very
the
data set was for.
If we downscale to 480p,
Why would you want the streams downscaled to
It's quite small.
480p?
It's
well, for a preview.
No, previous would be
That track with
great.
2006,
Uh-huh.
that was even a.
They will be very cool. 4K
Will it be
grid
very
on a
cool?
4K screen. Yes.
Okay.
That'll be super
I will
cool.
take your word
It's like
for
a,
it.
it's like a security camera.
Yes, exactly.
Security guards watching what's going on in that house.
Yeah.
Just to get an overview of what's going on, right? Not for really,
Fair.
And then
not for
cameras will
really,
go off.
doing
I-
anything with it,
I
but
know.
for just
And then come back
understanding.
again.
Well,
Yeah.
probably also for doing
And
some
all the audio
to
is in
show
the
previews and.
The audio,
Yeah, meaning, but
the
then
audio.
probably not for processing or.
The 4x4 video, what will the audio be or really no audio?
We'll have to see. I mean, for that, I can do a down mix, and then I can also give you the separate channels, because separate audio channels is much easier.
Yeah, separate audio channels. And mixed channel.
Yeah, that would be good.
Probably the mix channel is going to be all over the place, because
but it
time,
sounds great.
yeah,
Then you need really precise time.
yeah.
Well, even
I
if it
can-
is
even
time
if I do
aligned,
frame,
there's
different
different
times, yeah.
yes, even if I do frame level time alignment, which is the most precise thing that would be possible. Audio is still gonna be echoey and messy and things if you mix all of that.
So
We'll have to see.
there's a business opportunity in having cameras that are linked to each other with perfectly aligned audio for such events.
I mean, the other thing you could do is
What's your
basically
budget
build a
for next
spatial
time?
audio scene for the
Hands-on Phoebe.
Now, no, I think this is actually physically impossible because of the speed of sound.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the timestamps on the cameras are properly aligned by the cameras talking to each other.
Aha, yes, but this we can do with the, well,
Yeah.
not
Not
perfectly,
to that level,
but
right?
Right.
yeah.
If, you know,
No,
the
I have
audio
a-
mismatched by.
I have a 20 millisecond resolution. At best.
It shouldn't.
At best. Anything more precise than that? I mean, technically, through the audio stream, you could be more precise than that, but then things start to get really complicated.
I mean, actually, the
Just
perfect
very
thing that
delicious.
you would want to do is
Thanks.
recreate the
Thanks,
spatial
folks.
audio scene as a spatial audio file, and then render it down for a particular listener position. I mean, that could be a hackathon.
that-
And it could be a
Yeah, I mean,
VR,
yeah,
MR
spatial
yeah,
audio.
yeah, because then of course
You
when
could
move
stand,
around,
I mean,
yeah.
we can probably generate a very good point cloud
Yeah.
from all the video streams.
Yes, definitely. I mean, spatial. There's a lot of interesting spatial audio that happens with this.
Yeah.
For our
With the-
acoustics, how much the body is
with the-
absorbing us.
For the next one, I would even
Here,
want
molecule
to have
application,
in oral
For me,
recording, so you actually have
No, no,
not only what did I see, but
no,
also
no,
what did I
No,
hear.
not one, but a few.
But let's see what.
Let's see what the budget is for Castle 2.
Let's make Castle 1 work first. And,
This brings us actually on you're now mentioning what we should do and how much work it takes. We really have to think then of some European grants for this, and I think this is so needed
Exactly.
to get some people to do this, because this is like total wealth of data, and then we are thinking how do we do it with the existing capacities. This is like what these funds are made for.
I mean, if we think about spatial audio and its other applications, there's calls coming up next fall for which
By the EU,
this might
next,
be.
so the call opens next fall.
No, the call closes next
The
fall.
call
So it
closes
will
next fall.
open as probably sometime during summer. I mean, the work program is not agreed yet because, well, we have a working commission since last weekend.
Mhm.
So
Okay. That might be interesting.
Yeah, that's on the drop, we need it.
How big are these calls?
well,
Not decided yet, or?
well, there is a thing in the draft work program that I've seen that talks about the virtual world partnership, which is not there yet, which I'm not sure it's there yet. So I'm not sure if the budget they calculated is already assuming or not, but we'll see.
Okay.
And Luca, you checked out other data sets before, right? Other similar data sets. You found one. You said.
There are first-person data sets, first-person video data sets for various things. The most notable ones that have overlap with what we're doing is Epic Kitchens. Epic Kitchens used a very similar setup. They had head-mounted GoPros with people doing things in their own kitchen.
Not in the same room.
One person
Right.
preparing foods in a kitchen, and you get there has been extensions with also third-person cameras that augment this, and then you also get a lot of very fine-grained annotations, spatial temporal, and actions. This has been used for a lot of stuff.
And how many people and for how long?
Don't know. It's about probably about 2,000 people, something like this. I'm not entirely sure.
Every once in a while I get paper to read it.
Different, yeah, but I mean, so, yeah.
So that's a very large data set.
It's not,
It's very well known.
it's a few years old at this point. It is quite well known. It is very limited in domain, but within that domain it does a
Pretty
lot.
much
It contains
like
a lot
the
of
film
actions.
Yeah, but also cleaning dishes.
I don't, well, there's various kitchen-related activities. I don't know exactly. There are also there's fine-grained annotations. So chopping, stirring, frying, all these various things.
Or even a type of chopping. It's not really chopping.
yeah.
I think there is even a slicing chopping.
Yeah, I mean we can have a look if we want to have. It might be interesting to see if we can have some annotations that would be compatible with this, as in the same format, in the same style as people already have. So they can use our things for a test set, for example, if they need something. So okay. Just two other ones that are relevant for this context. Ego 4D and XRO 4D. These also have, so Ego 4D is essentially collected footage from all over the world. This is a very large consortium that built this. It is people doing things in any environment, and you have shorter clips of a few minutes per clip at most, with somebody doing something. You have the annotation of action and some context. It happens out in the world. You also get a lot of other people, so they're all blurred, and there's a lot of anonymization because it's just people with cameras just out and about. But this is only, as far as I'm aware, there might be extensions, I don't know everything by heart. Where this is at least primarily person doing things for their perspective, and that's it. XRO 4D goes one step beyond, and they have various actions also, sometimes in longer form things with I think even 360, at least 180 degree third person views to essentially contextualize the person itself. So there's also some sporty things, people playing badminton or things like that, I don't know exactly. But then you get multiple camera streams from their view, from the outside view.
Things like laundry garage,
things like that.
How is that left laundry in? The laundries are done. The shirts are still drying. Sorry for breaking up the conversation. Oh, these are mine. Remember what you gave and take what you gave. I will do another laundry. If somebody wants another laundry done with your towels, please let me know. I'm happy to be Mr. Laundryman.
Thank you. None of these data sets, as far as I'm aware, have this conversational aspect. So this is certainly some, so if you want to do some spatial audio stuff, those are probably not going to be all that useful. This one.
Can you give me a towel? I can't remember.
But that makes those data sets, to be honest, much less sensitive and much less
So the washing machines are empty, the dryers go.
crazy privacy ethics dilemma, I think. Because if you just exclude audio, then you are.
Well, they do have audio, some of them. They don't have conversations.
Yeah.
I think we've done a reasonably good job of avoiding any problematic conversations. I wouldn't be concerned.
I don't know. The only thing that I'm afraid is that the world is now so crazy that from the community they tell us at some point, it was too casual, and I don't know where this is going, but Soon we are gonna be like church, you know, like academic church.
Somebody is gonna.
We need to find somebody really sensitive to listen to the whole thing.
We mentioned the name of the rose.
Somebody easier.
You're pointing down a bit. You're pointing a bit too far down now.
Because of the pocket. Can you just?
Yeah, but Luca, I think it
Is this better?
maybe afterwards we
No,
do
too high.
have
Too high.
the overview 4x4. If everybody can check it out.
Yeah, no, I
Yes,
go back
And mark
Yes.
roughly
Yes.
activities, like for example playing cards with Björn, or playing Robin with Björn, and playing I don't know.
Yes, I
cards
mean,
and
having streams, just having time box annotations.
Is this okay? This kind? Can I see?
I cannot tell from here.
But if everybody does this, then we would have a very nice annotation.
Is there a way to do
That
something?
looks
with this?
reasonable. We can, yes, we can look into this afterwards. We can do a bit of modifying. If Carl actually remembered to bring the safety pins, then this should be an easy fix. If not, we'll figure things out.
Just glue it to his head.
I hope you have
Hot glue.
Yeah.
Forehead.
It's very
It's only gonna hurt for a brief moment.
Yes. And then he won't feel anything for a while. So.
Yeah, I know. Here.
Anyway, no, but Luca, if you do that, I think if everybody does this, then it would be really helpful for people using the data set. Because nobody, I guess, would like to use it without any annotation.
Yes, I mean there's gonna be annotations. I mean, so for example, speaker diarize transcript. So I'm definitely gonna also transcribe this. This is also gonna be a mess because of all the various streams.
Yeah.
They need to be aligned. They need to be
Transcribe.
duplicated. And then people should check the transcriptions.
Yeah, but we have so many different languages, and
It's only about only 3 languages with some dialects.
it's Vietnamese, no, not really, maybe.
Oh, yeah,
German.
it is.
German,
German and
it's,
English, and this is essentially.
English.
And Switzerland.
Yeah, but I mean, now it's a debate if this is a dialect or if this is a language. I'm not a linguist, I'm not gonna go into that discussion. There are multiple opinions on the topic.
Right.
But there's certainly Germanic things, so I'm not gonna go into the proper High German versus any Austrian dialect.
No.
But,
Or bad German in my case.
Yeah. Okay.
Couple words in Netherlands German.
Dutch.
It really sounds a bit like the
I
German, but
just say it's a
drunk.
dialect, and that just do I find myself French. So.
It's a bit
Yeah,
like
I mean, whatever other thing you might find interesting, whatever is feasible to do, we can add.
So you are taking a break or?
Not sorry for a break. Interesting.
Oh, I think
video
I
construction,
should also.
visual odometry.
Because I think.
Dealing with these streams is going to be new.
I think what it would also be interesting for this actually that challenge I learned from one of our project partners on change detection in point clouds. So
Okay.
this would also be a
I mean, this is essentially a 4D
Exactly,
point
yeah,
cloud.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So you could have your base point cloud, and you say, okay, this was when you arrived, and then what happened?
Yeah, and then just have all the updates
Trees
across the.
Standing around, and yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you can essentially back project
Yeah, sure,
from
yeah.
from any point in time.
Yeah, but I think the challenge is also to see like what's dynamic up there, like
Yeah.
some person moving through, or what's
Hey, look up.
like really
This one
changes.
doesn't want to stop. recording. Can you stop it sometime?
You probably managed to lock it somehow. There is a way to lock it.
Yes, I really like this style of food, this soup.
It's a lot,
Thai food.
the-
For me, this is really
on
awesome.
off the years, right?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
now it's turned off.
If I,
And we're
of all the
And
cuisines,
now it's again
and
not
really
enough power.
good Vietnamese
This
restaurants.
is exactly why I don't want to turn it off, but sometimes they do weird things.
Very close.
You can just plug it in afterwards and hope that it comes back, and otherwise rinse and repeat. We've done that a bunch.
But it's there.
They're very, it's very annoying because it's so unpredictable. Every morning to say no, I'm not power, and I do it a bunch of times, and eventually it says
But
okay.
I'm not sure if it's based on the power bank, because mine had it like on the first day.
It also
now-
happens with
But
wall
today,
boards.
but,
So
but today it didn't do any, it was just
Yeah.
fine, so.
no, but it also happens when you plug it into the wall.
Okay, yeah.
And for some, I really had, I had two adapters. One camera is complaining, one is fine. Swap the adapter
Yeah.
around. The same camera is still complaining. The other is fine.
Yeah.
Swap the adapter around. Swap the cable around. Sometimes they just nope.
Yeah.
It's really.
I think it's.
Thank you. Okay.
I have a big kitchen.
Yeah, I was just, put me as on. So this, my normal recipe for Vietnamese chicken is,
Huh? Yes.
and then they cook on that.
Saying not at this very moment.
So there's like, basically, there's two things that basic.
Still quite easy, right?
Yeah.
I would not want to
It's
go.
also very hard when you ask what you eat in the freezer, like your dish. Then it becomes a chicken and egg trouble, right? Whatever's in the fridge is okay. But it's empty. Ah. That's the worst situation with this kind of recipe. Empty fridge. And cook whatever is in my fridge. But it's empty. Everything indoors is wet. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No need for that. There's no need for it. Oh. Yeah.
We have very good age for package.
Yeah.
You ate all the Western control.
Okay.
Like very
But
fast.
still, I think I'm the only one who make that.
So,
It's so hard, so hard.
yeah.
No, I love being late. I really like being late.
Yes. Eventually, right? It's not quite yet.
Yeah, even the lamp was so
Okay. I hope transcript
Right next to it.
Well, I was recording the whole time I was there. That can't be it. That can't be it. Oh no. Oh, because of. Yeah. Right. We need to check this. I know, this check is good. These are really, really don't want that. What?
Well, I mean,
Other than that, nothing. I just checked it. I just ignored it. Oh, really? Coffee? Drip coffee? See what happens then.
So that's probably all for the dishwasher, ready to start. He was up here. Just over here. Yeah.
Buongiorno.
Ist das Rausgehen überlebt?
Ja, es ist nicht mehr ganz so nass wie heute Morgen.
Ja. Aber windig. Also
Ja, ja, das ist so, das ist so.
Everything right?
size?
Yes, it is better.
Yeah.
But then it's now it's not
Ah, cooking weight again? Good. This is a term that is used in Iceland for coffee days.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the scale stuff.
Yeah, it's a kind of the diva of the scale.
It hits you very heavy, not like a ground level.
Yeah.
One acre.
Claire's gonna make more.
Yeah, we didn't use this one actually.
Similar?
We used separate spices.
Yeah, you got this one, right? I stole some of
Yeah,
that for the
exactly.
soup.
Yeah, we used the
That
cinnamon and I don't know what's the
But this
which word of this one.
this is powder.
Yeah, it's just mixed powder. Yeah, we basically use those two.
Ah, I use that.
So this is, I guess this is, where was the
Clove.
word? I'm not sure.
Star anise.
It's Aramis, okay, it's the reason why, yeah, okay.
This one is.
I guess we have, I mean, there's things left, but there's the only thing I don't think we have is oranges. We could orange, we could use orange juice, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, loads of orange juice.
Yes. We can even use the concentrate for the.
You want it?
for the-
Sorry, and her, you want it?
I did hear you and I want to know the context.
For the whole wine.
The mulled wine. Oh Jesus. Let's rather not.
I continue the chest bottle or too hard.
Oh, we can continue. Right next to the sweets as well, which is not actually necessarily a good thing.
Hi, my turn.
Ah, you're in the middle of it.
Still don't know.
Not completely without everything about it.
Yeah, I also have.
Yeah.
Not a very good idea, but it is
You're
an
blocking
idea.
your picture.
That's fantastic. I hadn't thought of that, but it's okay. Deal with it. You sure? I'm not so sure, but I'm gonna do it. Whatever that is.
I forgot this little guy.
It's really so much better.
Coffee?
Coffee? Anyone want to make more?
Oh, you made a pour over, a proper one.
Yes. Just don't have proper scales.
That's all right.
No, but you can observe it in the way how it absorbs the water.
Wow.
I'd be interested. I mean, that is Jack.
Well, I don't know.
That probably wasn't very clever of me.
No, check is nothing.
I know, and there's plenty of ways for me to get out of this. Well, actually not that.
But you can't hassle now because you're a chef.
you can't castle when you're in chess. I didn't know that. I mean, I don't know a lot about chess anyway, but
You know the names of the moves.
yes, but that's easy. Which way is the best way? I'm very scared of the analysis of all the features because it's going to turn out that I hate all of the financial. Now, how can I get to that food? Oh, should be my original plan. Wow.
Check.
Oh, this was not very clever of me. I realize now that that was not very clever of me.
I think it's checkmate. No, it's no. Yeah, you have one.
I'm not that clever, but
Maybe like something
I'm not.
Oh, that's what
So-
you try. I'm not that clever either.
Well, much more clever than I am. You have my team. The whole time I was thinking, how can I get you two? I had forgotten about that too.